Hello, everyone. I'm going to tell you something about meat. Do you like meat? Because I do. Seriously, I'm an animal rights activist, and I think that meat tastes just great. I love the smell of barbecue in the summer, and I like the sound of bacon sizzling. But of course, I don't eat it. You're probably thinking that is because I think it is not ethical. Well, at some point that is true, but it is not the reason I have a beef with meat. The reason I have a beef with meat is a little more complicated. Do not worry, it is nothing disgusting or horrifying. I am not going to tell you to dump it because it's a moral thing to do either. The idea I want to share with you is how much changing what you put inside of your body can change the outside. For example, did you know that taking shorter showers does not really matter? Same is with turning off water while brushing your teeth. As much as it might be important to your home budget, it does not affect planet Earth in any way. I am not telling you that water use is not a problem. It is. But home is not the place where you can solve it. It is what you buy and what you eat that matters. Yes, the most meaningful decisions you make happen at stores. I'm going to show you how. Would you rather avoid showering for 3 months or eat one burger without meat in it? It could be a veggie burger or a sandwich with hummus. Raise your hand if you would eat burger without meat in it. Thank you. The rest of you, I assume, could not shower for 3 months for one piece of meat. Funny, but no pun intended, because it takes the same amount of water to produce one burger that it takes for a person to wash themselves for this long period. Now we are going to move to the health side. Do you think that you need to eat meat to cure some diseases? For example, anemia. Raise your hand if you think that you need to eat meat to cure anemia. Now raise your hand if you think that pregnant women should eat meat for the children to be born healthy. Well, now comes the question, where does your beliefs come from? Because it is known for many years and many researchers proved that it might be healthy to avoid meat and dairy and eggs in all stages of life. Here is why I used the word might. Because you can harm yourself on any diet. But the truth is, meat is much more harmful than any plant food. Are you taking bus ride on the Earth Day instead of using your car? Do you know that does not really matter too? Same as taking shorter showers or turning off water while brushing your teeth. Livestock produces more greenhouse gases than whole Earth transportation. But that's not the worst aspect of it. Nitric acid is almost 300 times more dangerous than carbon dioxide, and livestock produces 65% of it. 65% of all humans' emission. Next year, let's all eat veggies all day long. It would do much more good. It is well known that we are more likely to get cancer when we are old. But do you know that it is also a lot more possible to get cancer when you eat meat? Yes, World Health Organization, which is pretty widely respected, right, announced that processed meat is carcinogenic and red meat, even unprocessed, might be too. The announcement comes from 2015, just for your information. Some people say that fish are not really meat, that they can't feel pain, that it is less unethical to kill a fish than to kill a cow. I'm not going to argue with that, even though the answer is pretty obvious to me, because it doesn't really matter. We won't be able to eat fish by 2048 probably. We are consuming too much of them, and we are throwing about 40% of fish we catch. So think about that next time you ordered your favorite sushi. And the last thing I want to share with you is the thing many people still do not know. Meat, eggs, and dairy are the only sources of cholesterol in food. You cannot find any cholesterol in plant-based dishes. Cancer is not the biggest problem in today's medicine. Heart diseases are. And there is a strong connection to that problem and cholesterol, as most of you know. Draw conclusions yourself. My dream is not to see the world completely meatless. We've been eating meat for many years, and it is not going to change anytime soon. What I want you all to be aware of is what happens when you buy just one piece of meat, or when you buy just one piece of burger, and I want you all to make decisions yourself. Thank you.